Good morning, everyone, and welcome to Honolulu. I hope everyone's having a great WTF Wednesday. We have a couple of Queens coming in. I think they're both going to go to the other side, though. The first one is a UPS coming in from Louisville. The second is an Atlas Air coming in from LA with the Extra X. It'll be over our head in just a minute. In fact, I might be able to see it. Hold on. All right, that one will come back around, and it looks like it's going to go to 8 left as well. The other Queen is coming in. I can barely see it in the distance, so we'll pick up that one in just a minute. I did not see it over there, Brandon, but I know it's here. Probably at the gate, because it's supposed to leave this morning. So I could not see it on the drive-in, but it's... As you're driving down Lagoon Drive, trying to look over your right shoulder to see what's at the gate is a little dangerous, so I try to minimize that. But I did not see it. But I know it's here somewhere. Oh, and that would explain why I couldn't see it. It is lit up now on the app, and it is sitting inside the horseshoe over there on Terminal 2, so maybe the G gate somewhere. I don't know. I'm not as familiar with that side of the airport of what they call their gates over there, but it's somewhere around the G gates, I would guess. So there's absolutely no way I could have seen that from the road anyway. So it's a good thing I didn't risk my life. See, some of you may be wondering, why the bonus show this week? Well, yesterday we had such a good time with Taxiway Juliet being closed. And according to the NOTAM, it is closed again today. So we're going to chance them. And we'll see how it goes today. I have not seen anything come down Juliet yet. But I haven't seen anything come this way either, so we'll see. So the Delta 350, 350s are kind of rare out here in Hawaii. We used to get one semi-regularly with Fiji Air, and then they've switched that over to a 737 lately. Well, lately, I mean the last couple of years. Delta will throw us one every once in a while. Usually in the evening. I'm assuming this one here got just wanted to stay the night. I don't know why it didn't go out last night. But usually it's in the evening. We did have the 100th year one, the gray one, here a couple of months ago. It came in about 7:30 and left about 9. So it was very dark when it got here and even darker when it left. So didn't get a great, I got a little picture of it, but it wasn't a great picture. And then the only other one I can remember, I'm sure there's other ones that have been here in the past that I just don't know about, is we did have a Singapore Airlines A350 here once on a diversion. And that was a diversion with plenty of time to get down here. They called the diversion 4 hours before it got here. It was on the way. Oh, thanks, Brandon. Wonder why it would stop here, though. It doesn't need to stop here. Maybe they're planning on bringing more A350s here. That would make me happy. Of course, the one time I don't ever consider flying Delta because I'm an American guy, so I never consider flying Delta. I never even checked the price. But I actually did. We're going to Atlanta, and I thought, oh, well, that'd be nice. Just take the direct flight from here to Atlanta. It leaves at 9 at night, comes back in the middle of the afternoon. Perfect. Well, the one time I need that flight, they discontinue it. It's not flying at the end of this month. So we're back to American. It's okay. I'll survive. That Atlas we saw overhead is now next for arrival on the other side. We'll see if we can get a little closer shot of it. The old super zoom over there. Alright, it's not looking good for that Juliet being closed, because there's a United heading out that way. That's a shame. Unless it's going to go 8 left. I mean, 757s have been known to go 8 left. So we'll see. In fact, yesterday we were talking about the A380s and what they would do. Would they come all the way down here the long way, or would? Turns out they left. They left both the Honus yesterday. Left off 8 left. So our good friend Travis was here. We got a video of one going directly overhead from our other location. Yeah, it looks like the American's heading that way too. Boo! Oh well. Can't have everything in life. Where would you put it? Unless they're having both of those go off 8 left. See if there's anything coming in. Nothing coming in. Oh, Zip Air is coming in over there. Let's see what the ATC tells the United. I don't know. It looks like the United's going to go 8 left. Yeah, 8 left. Line up and wait. All right. We're not screwed yet. Not yet. Oh, I'm here. I'm here regardless. I'm not shutting it down. Because we'll still get planes out here. We'll still get stuff. Just they won't be as close today as they were yesterday. But we'll see, because they got the United. I mean, nothing's confirmed yet, because the United's going to go out 8 left. United indicated as clear for takeoff on 8 left. So we're going to flip the camera around. And we'll see if we can get it over on the other side. There's my ATC antenna. Okay, they're sending both the American and that out 8 left, so we still might be in business. Alright, so they're going to send the American out too, so we'll stay on this side and look for the American. Should be somewhere in here in just a second. Zippy is over Kapolei right now, so Zippy will be in on that runway after the American leaves. Let's see if we can see Zippy now. Super zoom in effect. Yeah, does the Delta have a destination yet? Still doesn't have a destination. According to Jet Tip, that Delta is headed for LAX at 8:19. Looks like the next one coming in our side is going to be a 717. There's one coming in the other side as well. I have no idea, Rainbow Love. Hey, how's it going? Jolly Roger, I don't think there's anything wrong with 8 right. The NOTAMs list that the Taxiway Juliet, this side of 8, sorry, did I say 8 left? There's nothing wrong with 8 right. The Taxiway on the other side, Juliet, is listed as closed right now between 8 left and 8 right. So yesterday, that's why they were bringing all the planes around this side, because that taxiway on the other side was closed. So that taxiway is listed as closed again today, but I don't know what they're going to do about that. So we'll have to wait and see. Once the first 330 comes out, I bet we'll figure it out. If they start sending 330s out the other side, then we know something's going on. Our first A380 is due in at 7:44, so about a half an hour from now. The second one is due in at 8:27, so... They do have a Qantas coming in today. We didn't have a Qantas yesterday. It's coming in from Sydney. It'll be here just as the show... Oh, no, 8:48. Sorry, I was looking at the scheduled time. 8:48. About an hour and a half from now. Today we do have a very hard out, though. I say that a lot, and I kind of fudge it sometimes. But today we have a very hard out of 9:45, and we gotta be out of here at 9:45. Even if the Concorde is rolling down the taxiway, we have to leave today at 9:45. I have a meeting that I cannot miss at work, or be late for. That was a Hawaiian 321. It's off to Kailua Kona. They're sending everything to 8 left. Jolly Roger, as mad as it is, they're still going to the same. Usually they still go to heading 155 or 135, depending on how big the plane is. But it's more exaggerated from that because they are trying to get away from being over Honolulu. Doobie doobie doo. Doobie doop Exactly. Too many wires. I have too many wires. All right, so next one going on the other side is heading off to Maui. It's this 321 Hawaiian. So they're going to send a Delta 321 out there as well. It's heading off to Seattle. I would imagine they're sending all the, even if they were eventually going to start sending stuff down here, I think they're just sending everything out that way because there's nothing coming in. No planes coming in from the other side. Well, good morning, everyone. Welcome to Honolulu. Hope everyone's having an adequate time. A little weird day today. Get everything going out on 8 left. Yesterday was spectacular. Today is a little slower. But it's okay. We'll fight through it. We'll have a good time nonetheless. Like I said, we're going to be here for a couple more hours till 9:45. So about 2 more hours and 15 minutes. Hopefully they'll start sending stuff out to us soon. It really does start to pick up around 8, so we'll have many more arrivals, so that may force them to start sending stuff down here to us. So we'll just hang out and wait. Old school plane spotting, just waiting for something cool to come in front of you. If you're tuned in for our bonus show and you don't know who I am or where we are, very easy for me to answer for you. My name is Patrick. The channel's Reverse Ops. We're an aviation live stream and tomfoolery channel based out of Honolulu, Hawaii. Our home airport is Daniel K. Inouye International Airport. It's right over here.
Alaska 1023, Honolulu turn, cross my your left at Golf, taxi via Bravo, Juliet, or Bravo Alpha.
What? Bravo Alpha. Interesting. I lost where I was. Oh yeah, we are 3 or 4 miles west of downtown Honolulu, which is right over there, on the south shore of the beautiful island of Oahu, somewhere in the middle of the vast Pacific. So we usually do 3 shows a week here, usually Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday. We're out here for a bonus show because yesterday they had one of the taxiways closed and that forced all the traffic right over there, right by us. So we were hoping to get that magic again today. It hasn't worked out so far yet, but the day ain't over. So we're going to hang out and see what happens. I know there's not a lot of stuff going on right now, but if you hit that like button, I would really appreciate it. And we'll just keep on keeping on. That guy's going Bravo over there. What's going on? What is going on? I'm very interested to see what this 717 on Bravo is going to do. But Delta's back lit up. It says it's scheduled for 8 o'clock now. That A350. Alright, so they brought that around to still send it out 8 left. Interesting. Interesting. Now, there's a FedEx triple coming up from the south. Maybe they'll throw us a bone and it'll come in 4 right. I need to put on clearance delivery so I can see if they're sending any of these to 8 right. Okay, that was interesting. Okay, they are going to send the Aloha Cargo down here. I think. Yeah. So they might be starting to send them down here because that Aloha Cargo sounds like it's coming this way. It's being told to head towards. Bingo, I do not know the answer to that for sure. I'm sure somebody in the chat might, but I don't know the answer to that for sure. I couldn't handle snow that hung around this long, Rick. All right, looks like they're going to send a 330 out here, along with that Aloha Air Cargo. So, okay, we just had to be a little patient, I think. Yep. Okay. We just had to be a little patient. I'm not good at being patient, though. I like looking at snow. People are talking about snow in the chat there. I like looking at snow. Snow is beautiful. Snow-covered mountains. All that stuff. Picture postcard. But that's where I want to leave it. I want to leave it on a postcard. I did go to Denver a couple of years ago. Well, okay, a couple of years ago. Like 15 years ago now. And the night before, I was in Dallas, and we were going to fly out to Denver the next morning. And I'm watching the TV in the corner of the restaurant we were in was showing the U.S. men's national team playing the soccer. And it was just so much snow during the game that you could barely tell there was a game going on. And then when they came to commercial, they showed where the game was, and it said Denver, Colorado. And we're like, oh, crap, we're going to be in Denver tomorrow, and it's snowing that bad today? We're in trouble. I was wrong, because Denver knows how to handle snow. And they had everything plowed and no delays at the airport, and all the streets were nice, and it was like fake. It looked fake because all the streets were like plowed and nice, and all this, everything else was all, it was perfect. That's the kind of snow I want to see. All right, here's our first one down here. Look at this. There we go. That is obviously Aloha Air Cargo. It's heading off to Lehue, which is on the island of Hawaii. Maybe they'll say hi to Rudy for us. It's a 737-400. This is another United 757. So the next one that'll be down here in front of us will be Hawaiian Flight 990 heading off to Seattle. That just got its clearance to come all the way down to the 4 right approach, which is about where that plane is right there. So it'll be here in just a minute. What we really want is the Delta A350 to come down here too. Hey Travis, did both of the A380s go out that side yesterday? Yeah. Yeah. It was a good video. Yeah. We are going to get that FedEx triple on 4 right, so that'll be just beyond this Hawaiian in about a minute. We'll follow this Hawaiian and then we'll pull over to the triple when it gets a little closer. This is a FedEx Sky Courier. It's coming in from Lehue. Alright, the Hawaiian at the end of the runway is ready to go. How's it going? Alright, we got 2 out here. That's good. Take that. 2 is better than none. Of course, 4 is better than 2. And 3 is better than 4, so... So our good friend Jonathan McD, hopefully I'm pronouncing his name correctly. I don't need to put some marbles in my mouth. Has gifted 1 Reverse Ops membership. If you haven't watched his me saying Scottish words thing on, I think it's on Discord and Facebook. You should check that out. Soon we will get Jonathan McD pronouncing Hawaiian words. Thank you very much, Jonathan. I really appreciate that. Always livens up the Facebook and Discord when Jonathan posts a new AI creation. My favorite is, I think my favorite so far is the weather one. Scorcho. Lehue. Scorcho. Honolulu. Scorcho. Maui. Scorcho. It looks like there's another 717 coming down here. Well, it's crossing 8 left right now. We have a bunch of Southwest lit up. Let's see where that goes. And the Delta should be pushing back in the next 10 minutes. Our first A380 is about halfway between the island of Hawaii and Oahu. It's the green one today. So if you're not familiar, ANA sends 3 of their A380s here. There are only 3 A380s here. 2 a day. But today we should have, I believe it's the green, say the green and blue one? Say it might be the green and blue. Truck. That was a freaky effect, wasn't it? That was freaky. So that got me thinking. I think the reason I like that so much, because I think if I understand it correctly, that's based off some UK show or UK viral clip or UK shared memory between everybody who lives there. And if that's one of those things that if you didn't grow up there, you don't know what it is. I think that's correct. I think but that's always fascinated me. When I travel. And I was talking with a couple of people the other day at work, the GM and one of the big managers the other day. I was talking to them, and they both grew up in Chicago. And we were talking about something, and it reminded them of a jingle from a TV show or a commercial in the 80s or 90s maybe. I don't want to say they're that old. 90s. For a community college. And they were both able to sing the jingle from the community college. And then I was like, oh, I don't know that. But I do know the Dallas Times-Herald classified phone number from their ads all through the 80s and 90s, probably even earlier and later than that. Well, maybe not later than that because they folded. But you get the Dallas Times-Herald classified. Get results like you've never seen before. Call 748-1414. 748. Anyway, so you have all these shared memories depending on where you grew up. So it always fascinates me when I travel. That you look at a billboard and you see a guy there advertising, the local news, or you see a building that's like says, from 1948 or whatever, a restaurant or a coffee shop or whatever, and it's old. And every place you go has these shared memories that no one else will ever know. And people hold them dear to their heart. They hold them, I don't want to say like badges of honor, but they hold them as core memories from when they were younger. And it's always fascinating to me that, you're never gonna know these things. No matter, because I didn't move around a lot. I didn't but I was born in New York, I was raised in Texas, and now I live here. So that's 3 separate places. And each of those places has these shared core memories that you cannot learn just by moving to the place. There's a lot of things in Hawaii that, I'll never understand completely checkers and pogo, and I'll never understand completely rap, the comedian that these people had. I don't know why I'm going on so much here. These people that shared their as it was happening. I'll never understand that. But it's kind of a double-edged sword when you think about it. I mean, it's kind of a double-edged sword because, the people who live in one town their entire life, yes, they have these memories and they have this connection to the place, but they don't get to feel somewhere else. They don't get to experience somewhere else. That's why I love to travel so much. Because for a week or 10 days, you can, you're not a resident, you're not a local, but you get to experience a little bit of that, of a different place, of a completely different location. Like, I met a guy the other day, and I've met a few people like this. They're not as many as there probably used to be. But I met a guy the other day who he was probably in his early 50s, maybe. Late 40s, early 50s. So he was, born in the early 70s, mid 70s, somewhere in there. And he had never been off the island of Oahu. He was born here. He lived here his whole life and had never been off the island, not even to a neighbor island. Said he had no interest. That doesn't want to experience other things, and he lives his life, and this is where he is. And I can kind of commend that a little bit because this is a wonderful place, and I consider myself very fortunate to stumble into living here. It wasn't planned, it just kind of happened, and I consider myself very fortunate to be able to be here, and I want to spend the rest of my life here, but not every day of the rest of my life. But this guy's just happy. Well, I don't know if he's happy. He didn't actually seem very happy when I was meeting him, but he seemed very content to never go anywhere. Where I can't even fathom that. I don't understand that at all. So I love it here, but I try to get I try to go experience different things as often as I can. You guys have been on the channel for a couple of years. You know that I love experiencing different parts of Europe. But it's one of those things, you meet all these different people from all over the world and you realize that, I'm not going to say every person is the same down deep, but everybody's got their hopes and their dreams and their loved ones and their friends, and most people, regardless of everything, is kind of the more different we are, the more the same we are, I believe. Brandon, I've been to Japan once. It's just I haven't had the opportunity to go back. For a long time, the last 10 years or so, or even longer than that, I mostly traveled because of concerts, and I would pick locations to go that I really liked or had never been before and go to concerts in those locations. Well, for some reason, the guys I follow don't go to Japan. They don't tour in Japan. I think Roger Waters has done it once. So, but I went to Japan in 2006, I think. It's nice. I enjoyed it. I work with a couple of people who have, they don't go anywhere, so they have so much vacation burnt up that they just have to take days off and not do anything so they don't lose it. And I don't understand that at all. I have my vacation planned out to the hour. Alright, I can see the Super now. It is, looks like it's over Eva Beach. Yep, right about Eva Beach. So we're going to go into a little super zoom mode and we'll take it over there. This is a Virgin America special livery for the Seattle Mariners. Usually this one doesn't, they always send these special liveries in at night, so it's kind of a rare treat that we get to see it in the daylight. Ooh, Delta is on the move. Please tell me it's coming down here. Hello, Gabriel. Good to see you. Hello, Ron. Good to see you. My good friend Ron has been with us for 26 months at the 330 level. That is a huge commitment. Thank you very much, Ron. There's another month of enjoyment. Well, I'm glad you think so. Thanks for being here. So Ron made us some coasters that we were going to give away on our 20,000 subscriber show, but we never really had one. Mrs. Reverse Ops was out of town that week, and I never got back to it. So, but we will be giving away a set of those very soon. Don't worry. Those are another one. I think I put them up as a. I need to take a good picture of those. I put them up as a picture on an Instagram story. But that's not permanent. I need to put them in a place where everybody can see them. So very nice. But thanks, Ron. And Laura C is coming with a $10 super chat. Thank you very much. That's tremendous support. I really appreciate it. So they're sending another 330 down here. That's the one going, that's the Hawaiian heading off to LA with the extra X. Another FedEx feeder here. That Virgin America has made it to the end of the runway, so it'll be leaving here in just a second. Thank you again. I appreciate it, Laura. Our good friend Gulf Papa 24, a huge gift of 5 memberships. Thank you very much. A long-time member, a year plus member of the channel. Thank you very much. See if we can see who. So Anne, oh, Laura C, who just came in with the super chat a second ago. Fogel Smurf. Is that what? Is that right? Brian and might be Ron at the end there. Thank you very much. So please join me in thanking Gulf Papa 24. Thanks, CFI on the fly. That is good news. Ah, hello, Sydney. Good to see you. Doo-be-doo-be-doo. Hello, Reno to Heathrow. Good to see you. Alright, so we should be getting the next 330 around this corner in just a second. The only thing coming in is a small Cessna. George's Aviation Service. They're a company right behind us on Lagoon Drive. Oh, we got H-Dot in the house. Hello, H-Dot. Hello, Keith. Hope you're doing well today. Hope that toe is getting better. But thank you very much for the 10-pound super chat. So keep the Raptors coming. I will do my best. Hopefully we'll get some today. Again, yesterday they crossed right in front of us, just like that 330 did. So hopefully we'll get some today. So this here is the Island Jenny Express. It's heading off to Vegas. It's Hawaiian Flight 6. Thank you very much again, Keith. Sorry, apologize about that. Looking at one thing, reading another, thinking about another. We got a conga line of planes coming down here in front of us. Yeah, Josh, you're theoretically not even supposed to have like bingo or any of those, no scratch cards, no pull tabs, nothing. But the #1 vacation destination from Hawaii, well, maybe not #1, but it had been #1 in the past, maybe Japan now, is Vegas. Everybody goes to Vegas. So everybody loves to gamble here, but you're not allowed to gamble here. My theory is that there's a lot of Vegas slush money being donated to local politicians to keep it from ever allowing any type of gambling. Yeah, Reno to Heathrow. I don't know what phone he uses, but he's got really good stabilization on his phone. He's got he sends me some videos every once in a while, and they're pretty steady. Whatever phone he's got has really good stabilization. This Southwest is a MAX 8 heading off to Maui. We have the 350 behind it, so we're gonna take the 350 and just close to it. I want to make sure I'm recording this. Hold on. Whoops. I don't know if you guys heard that on the ATC, but the Southwest that's at the front of this picture, he was told to continue taxi down Romeo, and the sky courier that he was waiting on hadn't fully crossed his nose yet. And he's like, do you want me to wait for this one to land? Greetings back to Germany. I was there just a couple months ago and really enjoyed my time. We were very close to going back. We had such a good time in Germany last year. We were very close to going back again this year. The second A380 is about, says it's 20 minutes out. It's directly under Kauai, so that might be a little bit of a misnomer, but 20 minutes or so. We've got 5 planes lined up down there ready to go, though. Hello, Don. Good to see you. Yeah, it's very beautiful here today. It's actually even a little cool. Haven't you guys had enough rain over there? Next one out will be that Delta A350. right. We definitely need more 350s here, that's for sure. Delta did, earlier this year, Delta announced they're going to increase flights to Hawaii later on this year, but none of them are going to be serviced by a 350, which is disappointing. There's lots of 321s coming out here later on in the year, but no 350s. That Hawaiian there, heading off to Kailua Kona. The United, that's going to go next. That's a MAX 8 that's heading off to Majuro. The Southwest that we saw pass in front of us a second ago, the first one's heading off to San Jose, and the second one is heading off to San Diego. So the two sand flights are after this United. So that's an island hopper. It's going to head off to Majuro, Kwajalein, Chuuk, somewhere else, and I believe it ends up in Guam. Asia Pacific is next on the other runway. We'll see if that lines up with be able to get it without something in front of us. That's a 757 that's coming in from Guam. Ah, hello, Mike. Good seeing you yesterday. The wind is really picking up for the last 10 minutes or so. The gusts have really started. It was a pretty steady wind the whole morning, but not too bad. Over the last 10 minutes or so, the gusts have really picked up. You can see the windsock is almost, not quite all the way out, but it's getting close. Hello, Kirsten. Good to see you. Girl power in the chat today. pardon me. Okay, do I look at the 737 or the 757? Let's try the 757 for a second. That's somewhere. Where the heck is it? Oh, there it is. Oh, we need the C-17 to come all the way over here. That would be nice. There's also a clipper lit up on Hickam too. I know I'm going to be made fun of for saying this, but it's actually getting a little cool out here. I had to put my jacket on. Let's see what the temperature is. 10-mile final for the Super. It is 70 degrees out here, and it's a little chilly. Hello, Fred. Good to see you. I think O'Malley Cat has several benefactors out here. There's a couple people, I think, who feed O'Malley Cat. And O'Malley Cat is very skilled in catching its own food. There's several times we've seen O'Malley Cat with a mouse in its mouth. Alright, so we should be getting be able to see the Super in about a minute. It's still a little far out there, even as big as it is. Ooh, Travis had to go. Had to go to work. $83 degrees in Denver? Wow. I'll be in Denver in a couple of months. It's one of the trips we're taking this year. I'm only going to be there for the weekend. Mrs. Reverse Ops is going to be there for a week. It's one of the nephews is getting married. Nephew's a pilot. He's a pilot. He's getting married. But we're going to go out for the wedding. I don't think I'll be able to do any streams from the airport. So I only have... Mrs. Reverse Ops has more days off a year than I do, so she gets to go for the whole week. I can only go for a couple of days. So Thursday through Monday, I think I'll be there. But, you know, being a wedding and all and stuff, it'll probably be a lot of family stuff, and she hasn't seen her family in a while, so I don't know how much time we're going to get away from to go stream, so I'm not even planning on it. That's at the end of June. You know, the one plane I haven't seen this morning that I thought we were supposed to see is I thought we were supposed to get Herb Kelleher this morning. I haven't seen it. I wonder if it snuck out on 8 left when I wasn't paying attention. That's entirely possible. Entirely possible. Another 717 coming out to play. This one's heading off to Hilo. Let's see where he is today. Oh, almost timed that right. Almost. Oh, you're quite welcome, Keith. Thanks to everyone for tuning in. It looks like we're going to get a couple more Hawaiians down this way. The next one's going off to Maui. It's a 321. That's going to come around the corner here in just a second. Over here. And then behind it, we'll have another 717 heading off to Kona. And then a Aloha Air Cargo heading off to the island state of not available. Reno to Heathrow, it's having an identity crisis. Hello, Full Metal Dragon. Good to see you. Oh, look at this. I think is he turning there? What's going on? Oh, no. Oh, no. Flight radar made it look like the 717 was turning on Romeo 3. This one coming in over the 321 there is a MAX 8 coming in from Hilo. It's Southwest Airlines. Hey, have you seen any non?
One that came in yesterday. Yeah. The one outcome. Oh.
And everybody's been messaging me.
Me too.
Have you seen him?
Yeah, me too. Somebody from Christchurch. I said, I have no idea. I know a couple might have come in over the weekend, but I don't know. And the weekend we thought was the Hawaii guys coming back.
Oh, okay.
But yesterday, it was two Hawaii.
You see him?
Yeah.
Maybe we'll see him on the way back.
Yeah. I got the message said might be 18's coming in. So I went because I saw Montreal. I went, there's two Hawaii.
Well. Alright, so Qantas has finally made it to the islands. It is crossing over Ko'olina right now. It just got its clearance to land, so it'll be about 2 or 3 minutes out. It's still on the other side of the island. If you haven't done it yet, could you reach over and hit that like button for me? I would really appreciate it. And if you're not subscribed to the channel, down there somewhere near the like button is a subscribe button. Those are nice, easy ways to support the channel. If you're interested, there's also a lot of other ways to help out the channel. There's membership levels available starting at just $2 a month. There's a merch shop where you get t-shirts, hats, hoodies, mugs. We also have a PayPal link somewhere in the description. And we also have this. This is a little Find Me page, where you can hit it with your phone or follow the link there at the bottom, reverseops.com/findme. That'll take you to everything, all the different ways to support the channel, all the social medias, the Instagram, the Facebook, the Discord. And also take you over to our companion channel, HNL Ops, where you can watch what's going on in the parking lot here and on 360 camera that's over my head. And we also have a live feed of the ATC overlaid with flight radar over there, making it really easy to follow along. All right, it looks like Hoku's coming this way. I thought he said hold short of 4 left at Delta, which means he's coming around this side. That's good. I like it when that happens. Our good friend Pizza Friday Don is coming with a $5 super chat. Thank you very much. That's $5. If there's any purchase of a pizza on Friday. I just saw yesterday, I don't know if they have them over on the Big Island, the Pyology. I don't know if you're a fan of Pyology. They're pretty good. They're okay. Well, I say they were okay. They're closing down all the Pyologies. I think it's all the Pyologies in Hawaii. It's at least all the Pyologies on Oahu. So it's pretty good. I mean, it's not bad pizza. too bad. We used to go there for lunch at work every once in a while. We started going to Yellow Cab Pizza for lunch because it's nice and close to my work. It's over there in Kalihi, or Evole, I guess technically, by the Costco. So we go there for lunch. My favorite pizza on Oahu is probably Boston's Pizza. Over there, there's one over there in Aiea, it's a Boston's Pizza in an old Pizza Hut. So it looks like an old Pizza Hut, but it's actually a Boston's Pizza. Yeah, Piology is gone, Ken. Well, they're closing. If they're not gone, they're closing very soon. Did I thank Reno to Heathrow for this? Did I? I don't think I did. I think I screwed up and didn't thank him. But thank you very much for the gifted membership. I apologize for missing it. Thank you very much. Hey, how's it going? Long time no see. How you been? It's a little weird, isn't it? I'm sure it's more weird for some people than it is for me. If you lift up the... Oh, where'd you go? Every time I see a plane Hoku 6-1. It sounds like they're on Delta. I think that's what they just said over the ATC. Thank you again, Reno to Heathrow. I appreciate it, and sorry for passing over your message. Oh, it hasn't quite made it to Delta yet. Well, I don't know. It's bouncing around. There's a Southwest there. And there should be a Hawaiian, and then we should see the KC-135. This one is heading off to Hilo. Yeah, Ken, we do, me and Mrs. Reverse Ops do pizza press every once in a while. So, I think the reason Mrs. Reverse Ops likes Pizza Press is because it reminds her of Disneyland. When she goes to Disneyland, or when we go to Disneyland, the hotel we stay at has a pizza press in it. All right, take care, Don. We'll see you next time. So I think it's just the fact that it reminds her of Disneyland. That's the reason she likes Pizza Press. Oh, okay, so the Hoku is crossing 4 left and 4 right. So if you're just joining us, Taxiway Juliet between 8 left and 8 right is closed. So that's why all these planes are coming around this side today. They did the same thing yesterday, so they're coming around down Charlie to Romeo Tango to Romeo on this side. So just taking the scenic route. That's why we're doing a bonus show today, because we don't usually get to see this. Some of these so close. That closure is supposed to go through, I believe it's supposed to go through 7 a.m. tomorrow. So unless they extend it, it'll be back to normal by the time we go live tomorrow. We'll be back out here again tomorrow. Sydney, I think it's one of the constellations. With my memory. Let's look it up. I think it's one of the constellations. Yes, it's the Southern Cross. Because Hoku means star. I didn't know Kea meant cross. Okay. So I see a couple of questions about why the planes are coming this way. I'll try to answer that right here. So this is an aerial view of the airport. 8 right, which we're looking at, is right here. That's the reef runway. 8 left is here. The terminal buildings are over here. Hickam is over here. The crossing runways are here. Those are the 4s. Taxiway Juliet is this strip of land right here that goes between all the way from Alpha, which is this, to Romeo, which is this. So this right here is Taxiway Juliet. It is closed right there. So the normal way around this way is blocked. So they're all sending them all out the wrong way around. So down Delta to Charlie to Romeo Tango to Romeo. Hopefully that's as clear as mud. Now the only thing I don't know is if it's well, there's a lot of things I don't know, but I don't know if it's because of the weather we've been having, or it's a scheduled repair. It was listed as being Saturday through Tuesday, and then it was only Saturday, and then they postponed it to Tuesday and Wednesday. So it might be part of the ongoing maintenance they've been doing around. They've been doing a lot of work on the taxiways lately. So. Oh yeah, Brandon, that's a very popular military course. I believe, I'm 99% positive you have to have military access to play there, or a sponsor. Ooh, we have a Queen lit up over on the cargo ramp. That's UPS 58. Hello, Jonathan. Good to see you. He just said Airbus 310, and my ears perked up. I was like, what? We'd have a story if we had an Airbus 310 here. How do you not have it on file? You do this every day. I think that Clipper, is it the Clipper or the C-37? One of them is taking 8 left. Yeah, I think it's the there's a C-37B coming off Hickam. I think that one's going to go 8 left. It has a Hawaiian about to touch down over there. You can see that in the distance. Probably not. I'm not zoomed in enough. There it is. So that Hawaiian there is going to touch down. And that C-37 should be out after it. Got our good friend Reinhard coming in with 5 months at the 321 level. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. This is Aloha, Patrick. Aloha back to you. That both of them are moving, the 37 and the 40 over there, though. I wonder if those will both go. Ooh, we might get back-to-back Queen departures. All right. That Atlas Air and the UPS, both of them we saw come in earlier, have both pushed back right next to each other on the cargo ramp. So sweet. Yeah, we don't have any of the C-37, the C-40s based here. We do have a C-37 based here. those are one of the planes that the high muckamucks go either to go yell at somebody or to go be yelled at by somebody. The seat, that's based off a Gulfstream, I think. Gulfstream. The other one is a C-40 Clipper. That's based off a 737. Probably the same thing, but more people being yelled at. All right, the C-37 is on the runway, so we're gonna flip around and take it. We do have both those queens coming, so we'll keep an eye on, see if we can see the tail over the hangar there as we're waiting. It's right by the, right on the right side of your picture. You might be able to see the tail of the Atlas. And we'll come back and we'll take the Atlas as soon as the C-37 is gone. Yeah, they're gonna send the C-40 out on 8 left too. Dun-dun. Well, CFI on the fly. Hopefully they do, because we, like I said earlier, we do have a very hard out today. I have a meeting that I cannot be late for. Kirsten, I don't even think today we get a try. I don't even think we get a Concorde exception today. We cannot miss this meeting or even be late. Oh, there's a UPS 76 coming in the other runway. That's not one we usually see here during the show. There's usually some in the area, but they're usually going to Kona and Kauai. This one's coming from Kona, so I wonder if package delivery. Hopefully they have, hopefully one of these guys has my shirts for the convention. They are not here yet, and it's starting to make me a little worried. We might pan away from this UPS just for a second to catch that clipper in the air. It's going right now, so we're going to flip over here just for a second. Touch the clipper. So someone's asking what I meant by, well, I'll tell you in a second. Get this. So somebody was asking about the bonus show. So I usually only stream Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday. So today is not a normal day for me to stream. And we're doing an extra show this week, or a bonus show, because the taxiway on the other side of the runway is closed that they normally take to 8. They normally take Juliet to 8 right. But it's closed yesterday and today, so we did an extra show because the planes all come just like that 747 just did, right in front of you on their way out. This is that UPS 76 that I was telling you was coming in on the other runway. It's coming in from Kailua Kona.
Horrible. Shaka 31 is trying to get on. So it looks like they're going to go up and then fly while fly out of Shaka's trying to leave here and come back.
Rules on that.
Looking for that convoy that was coming out.
Oh, the C-40?
Yeah,
It left.
It went?
Both the C-37
And they all left?
40,
Eight left?
both left 8 left. Yeah. I think Zip Air is going to go that 8 left too.
I think so. I did hear an email.
Well, I have a card out. Yeah, I have a meeting at 10:30 p.m.
How was your job?
Luckily, this second one, we got a couple of brownouts, but no power. So it wasn't.
They were on all day. So when I saw that, I was thinking of you again.
Yeah, I was there most Saturday.
Oh, you're quite welcome, Lance. Thanks for being here. All right, Zippy is going to go out 8 left, so we'll try to get both this one and Zippy. Korean is just off the coast. That is the baby blue one today. It is coming in from Seoul, if you didn't know. It is a Dreamliner 10. So, as I've been saying a bunch lately today, I have a hard out of 9:45. So we are about we are about 7 minutes away from that, 8 minutes away. So as soon as the Queen departs, I'm gonna roll the credits, and we'll see where that gets us. I'd like to thank my 787 Honolulu level travelers. Mark Perth, Ken Smith, Rich F., Frank Schoenstein, and Chris L. Thank you very much for the tremendous support. The last time I tried this, the SD card was corrupt, so it didn't work. So I'm hoping I have the correct file on here. If you don't see your name, I do apologize. I'll get that fixed for the next show. It should be only people that were gifted today or last show that might not see their name, but I'll get that fixed for the next show. Now I screwed up. Uh-oh, there it is. Just had to move it down a little bit so everybody could see their name on top. Is Zippy going? Zippy is going, so we'll read that in just a second. I want to get Zippy in the air over here. So thank you very much, Rasmus, sorry. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, I hear 22s. A little bonus for the bonus show. Have a great day, everyone. Thank you very much. Very appreciative. I am not sure what currency DKK is, but that's 50. Thank you very much. I really appreciate it. Let's, oh geez. What a bad day to have a hard out. We have another UPS queen lit up. Thank you very much. I really appreciate it. Danish krona. Okay, thank you very much. Appreciate that. I'd like to thank the world's most dangerous mod crew: Kirsten, Ms. Wolves, Rainbow Love, Sydney, Josh, O'Malley, Jane, Alan, Brandon. Oh, it is the wrong file because I don't have Keith's name here. Keith is keeping things straight over on the 360 cam, so it is the wrong file. I do apologize, Keith. We'll get you there. But thanks again, Rasmus. Okay. I hate to do this, but I gotta go. I would love... Oh. What's going on over here? They made it in under the deadline. Wrong runway, but they made it in under the deadline. All right. Now that I'm sure they're not going to come down here, I am 5 seconds past my drop dead date, drop dead time. All right, I got to run. We're gonna switch you over to the 360 camera so you can watch how fast I pack up. We'll see you all tomorrow morning, 6:45 a.m. Hawaii time. Thanks for being here. It's been a lot of fun. Do it all again in about 21 hours. All right, love you all. Aloha, everyone.